No, the title is not a lie. This is not a fib. This is not a fab. This is 100% the truth, and it's a very unfortunate truth. I'm well aware that the news is relatively old. I think the news came out like 2 weeks ago. The thing is, though, I feel like we need more awareness for this very serious situation. So TikTok is a very popular app that I'm sure a lot of people are very well familiar with. You know, you like to watch funny videos, you like to watch whole movies with some guy playing an app game down at the bottom. Regardless, you see all sorts on TikTok, but there's one channel, one account that's really special and unique, and that's Bikini Bottom News. The reason Bikini Bottom News is really unique is because they give an unbiased accounting of the news, which, you know, kind of hard to come by these days. And it does it in a funny, quirk way as the news announcer from SpongeBob SquarePants. It's this character that appears every so often whenever something big is happening, like a terrible storm or watch out for the serial killer that's going through Bikini Bottom. It's basically that fish, that character, and the account maker, the account holder, uses AI to recreate the voice of the fish in order to recount the news. It's funny, it's unique, and it's just an enjoyable thing to watch, and honestly, it's a great way to get the news. The thing is, though, is tragedy has unfortunately struck, as the account has unfortunately been banned. It's gone. Now, when I first heard that the account was banned, my first immediate thought was, okay, well, SpongeBob now has a TikTok account. Surely they might have had beef with that account since they have their own proper SpongeBob account. They might have asked them to remove it. They might have gotten them banned. That was my immediate thought. The thing is, though, is apparently that's not the reason, and the reason is honestly so stupid, so hogwash, so bloppity blue that I need to share with you. And essentially what happened, the story that has been told, is the account at Real Bikini Bottom News got a copyright strike from another channel claiming that they were copying them, that account being Talking Fish News. And I've heard of that account before. I'm sure I've watched some of the videos on that account before. You know, when you scroll through TikTok, you see a lot of the fish, and a lot of them are from like these smaller accounts that don't have as many followers, don't have as many likes, but they still follow that kind of content and concept. And one of those accounts decided to do a strike on the original, which is bananas to me. The reason why is because it's so obvious that Bikini Bottom News is the original, because Talking Fish News has around 300 to 200,000 followers, and Bikini Bottom News, before it got shut down, had 800,000. So, you know, just simple math there, guys. Right now, Bikini Bottom News has another account called Your Fish Reporter, and that's basically how they're getting the news out, and that's basically how they're restarting their TikTok account in the hopes that eventually they can get their account back. The thing is, though, as I said before, this is news that is 2 weeks old, so nothing has really happened yet. No action has really been taken, and that is not it's not good news. The thing is with TikTok, and I've seen it time and time and time again, they are notoriously inconsistent when it comes to their banning. I mean, sometimes they get it like right on the nail. I mean, right on the head. Yeah, get that guy banned. They should not be on TikTok. Get out of here with your ideas and your calls to harm. But the thing is, a lot of the bans that happen on TikTok are not like those, and a lot of them are really, really silly. More so when they do ban people, they don't really give a good reason. They either don't give a reason at all, or they give a reason that just isn't real and it's just an upright lie. And that's happened a couple times, and this is exactly what happened to Bikini Bottom News. And you know, that it really does suck to see that account got banned, because it was a classic. It was one of those classic TikTok channels that everybody would watch just to get some news. Apparently TikTok does not want you to know the news. And as I said before, there are a lot of these channels that are on TikTok. If you keep scrolling through your phone through TikTok, eventually you're gonna run into one, and probably the first 100 swipes that you do. Because let's be honest, everybody does like, what, 1,000 swipes a day, something crazy like that. That's not a number that I have no bearing or basis for, but it sounds right. And seeing the fish pop up on the screen is a very common occurrence. The thing is, though, is that they all go by different pseudonyms and by different names. You swipe, you see one, and it's, oh, look, it's Bikini Bottom News. You swipe the next one, oh, look, it's Fish Tales or something stupid. Or you swipe some more, and it's like, oh, it's The Fish Guy. And they all have kind of similar names, but they're all different different TikTok accounts, and they're all doing the same thing. And I get it, it can be considered a genre TikTok content, because I've seen it with like a couple other things as well. I think I saw one with Perch Perkins from from SpongeBob, but I also saw one from like another show. I think I saw one with like the Flintstones news guy or something like that. Regardless, it's kind of a genre and not so much a unique thing. But when it comes to the TikTok fish, the Bikini Bottom fish, that is unique because that is the character that account used to tell the news. And I think the fact that that account, to my knowledge, the fact that they haven't done copyright strikes on other channels, I think is a very cool thing and a very lenient thing to do. They might have, but even if they did, they're well within the right to do that because it's their thing. It's their specific thing within that genre. So the fact that not only did this account, this smaller account managed to do that to the original one, which was like twice as big, not only did it go through, but the fact that TikTok isn't doing anything about it is cause for concern. And it's so stupid. It really is so stupid. Because it's such a joy to watch Bikini Bottom News, and it's always a joy to see the original one do its work. So now I think it's going to be kind of difficult to watch these other channels do it, knowing that it's not the original channel, and knowing that this account, who put so much thought into, first of all, looking at the news, because you have to do that too. It's the research of finding out what the news is and then translating it into a very small format, getting the AI voice ready, all of that stuff. And this account creator, they're the ones that did this to begin with. They're the ones that started it, and now the entire thing has just been taken away by a false copyright strike done on the most unreliable copyright system on the most unreliable app. So I'm hopeful that things happen. I'm hopeful that this outcry of the masses, of the people, will get TikTok to realize and think, maybe we made a mistake, chief, but I don't think it's gonna happen because TikTok is just not good when it comes to copyright, as I've said 1,000 times already. As of right now, nothing has really been done. It's been 2 weeks, but who knows? Maybe something will happen in the future. Maybe the process is just taking a long time. Maybe nothing's being done, but we're just gonna have to wait and see, as always. All is not lost, however, because they did create another account called Your Fish Reporter. I'm not gonna tell you to go to harass the other channel because it's already being done. I mean, they're probably being copyright blasted to high heaven. The best thing I think that you can do if you like this channel, if you've watched this channel in the past, you can watch it. Just go follow at Your Fish Reporter and just give them a whole lot of love. We got to get our boy back. We got to get the original account back. We can do it together. And even if we can't manage to do it, we have to take solace in the fact and knowing that they're still here, and we can use all that power and all that strength to build this new channel back up, stronger than it ever was, and show all these lesser fake Bikini Bottom News wannabes. Show them who the real king of fish news is. And you want to know who it is? It's Bikini Bottom News. It's your real fish reporter. It's your fish reporter, not real. We already know he's real. So, salute to you. But that's it for me today. Thank you so much for watching, if indeed you still are. That's not what I do. My name is Rockster, and I bid you all adieu.